Now to a story I bet you'll probably forward to at least one friend today. In fact, Charlotte posted it on my Facebook page earlier this week.
If you light a lamp for somebody, it will also brighten your path, say Buddhists. So I finally surrendered to the charity representatives outside Debenhams and adopted an endangered tiger. That, alas, is as far as my charity went. I assumed life would be easier if I told it I was its real father. The truth proved too much for the poor thing to bear, and now we don't even speak.
Welcome to Orange Answer Phone.
I would like to say it was because I had a difficult upbringing, but that was not really the case. Credit where credit's due, as Belinda Carlisle sang, Hendon is a place on earth. Although admittedly it was more like life in the ghetto rather than life in the ghetto. We were a typical family, 2.4 children. My brother Nathaniel was unfortunately the 0.4. Yet my father was distant, having not been the same since Patrick Swayze descended on him during the pottery round of the Generation Game.
Didn't he do well, though?
Cowardice, like incest, ran in our family, and I would often fail to assert myself in the workplace. The tie fooled nobody, and ended up only helping me locate my neck whenever I got undressed in the dark. I found wearing a toilet mat over the shoulders more empowering, and drawing hairs in biro on the back of a pair of rubber gloves briefly gave me, I felt, the air of the alpha male. My eventual downfall did not result through a lack of confidence, however. I was in the end sacked for forcing peperamis into the electric pencil sharpeners. For me, the processed sausage was not processed enough, and I found them much easier to digest that way. I tried setting up in business on my own. My dry ice company wasn't a dry ice company at all, but merely a smokescreen for another venture selling sex dolls in pairs for people who just like to watch. Sadly, it was always going to be at the mercy of rates of inflation, and so foundered. They say the mind is the more significant erogenous zone. I did a Sudoku on a bus. I tried.
Oh, God!
But it wasn't the same. I sought professional help, but was unexpectedly referred to a clinic for eating disorders. Like others there, I'd have liked to have said I had enough on my plate already. The care workers were using a pioneering technique of hiding milkshakes in the grounds of the hospital. They thought it was important for the patients to find their own solutions. So, having left the programme, I'm overcoming such difficulties by simply erasing all the bad memories, which includes an entire series of May to December. And I'm choosing now to ignore the voices in my head, except of course for the one that sounds like Stephen Fry. You know, not enough positive things are said about obsessive-compulsive disorder. It certainly gets the job done, 9 times at least. And it's working. I have no job, but I sleep like a baby. In a nappy, sat in a cage. With intravenous feeding, I can watch up to 8 days of television straight. I'm feeling better about myself. The Botox has helped, mainly in my poker playing, despite the fact I usually play online, and I'm even smelling good as I've recently changed to a new type of curry. Socially, things have even improved, and the only thing I need now to hold my own parties is a jewellery display cushion. Only because I want to be economical about how many crisps I put out. And would you believe it? I am now trying to make it as an artist. But this brings with it its own problems. I read an article in The Guardian that said that artists enjoy more sex, but suffer from more schizophrenia than anyone else.
I know that voice. It's your guilty one. What are you hiding?
I'm sure the voice in my head is shagging my imaginary girlfriend.